as you can tell by the standings, we are not that far behind in the standings. We still in our division, you guys. And so, with that being said, let's jump into the action. It's a very talented Vikings team, and we have to stop Adrian Peterson, who is Offensive Player of the Year candidate right now. For us, our only player is Hunter Henry. He's the Offensive Rookie of the Year candidate. Other than that, there's not really nobody in there. You guys, not for us. So, with that being said, we are getting ready, preparing for the game, and we're going to try to make it a very good week, and we're going to try to beat this very talented 5-3 Minnesota Vikings team. You guys. Yeah. Anthony Corliss right there. It's been having a very productive week, but we waiting for Hunter Henry to come back so our Wildcat gang can come back into play. Got Tim Hightower starting.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We've got one of the better defenses in the NFL in action today. The Redskins are number one in defensive yards allowed, and they go up against the Vikings, who will need to be sharp on offense. With that,
we don't allow that much on defense, period. 608 yards allowed so far, man. Number one. And we're number one for a reason. Because of me, the defensive coordinator. Yes, Artie Burns and Terrence Newman, our two starting cornerback. There go their defense. Harrison Smith on the real team, and Adrian Peterson was. Guys.
Losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors,
and so, with that being said, let's go look at this very talented team. Blake Bortles, Adrian Peterson, like I said, Daryl Young, got Jarvis Landry and Jamison Crowder. Jamison Crowder can run short routes, and you got Robert Woods too. You got CJ Fred, whatever his name is, Villanueva, Omni, Groy, Jackson, and Ty, Croy Bierman, DeMarcus Lawrence, J.J. Watt. It's a big break for us. J.J. Watt won't be coming off the edge because he's hurt. Gerald McCoy and Korea. Wow. Nate Irvin. DeQuell Jackson. Mark Barron, who moved from safety a few years ago. And Jason Verrett and Devin Briats. Harrison Smith. And you got Kenny Vaccaro back there. Okay. So let's get ready to go out here and see what we can do.
Together a 3-touchdown victory, and we're never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Short boot, take it at the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out.
I'm happy my Falcons are 6-3 though, but I got worried about this team right here.
Accolades you had in college, there's no such thing as a can't-miss quarterback, but Blake Bortles has shown in his time in the NFL that he's a guy that you can build a team around.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20.
And on first run, 50 yards.
And even 50 yards. If you're an Adrian Peterson fan, that's the sign that you want to see right there on the other end. They got to learn to get him down, or this could be a long one.
And it's also the sign that his team wanted to see. Him making that type of a run.
Yes. There we go. Vincent Ray, there we go.
That really demoralizes the defense because they realize it could be a long game trying to get him on the ground. And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
On second down,
I wouldn't say that.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Vincent Ray, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
Second tackle.
And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders,
Vincent Ray has been very, very productive for us all season long. He's been flying out everywhere, been making plays everywhere. Hard hits, fumble recoveries, everything for us, man. I'm very, very proud of how he's playing for us. Might not show it in big ways like some of our defenders, but this whole team defense is.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Wow.
Robert Woods, his second touchdown on
We
the
were
season.
supposed to lay that
And the
out,
Vikings
man.
take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Corners, they
Such
let
great
it.
concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
Wow.
So many things that go into that catch.
San Diego ain't doing much better than us. They're 2-7, so if they lose one more game, they probably won't make it. But we're very close to. We need to worry about ourselves right now, guys. I believe I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing that they want me to do.
Wide. 3 of them to the right side. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. It's complete to Parker, left side. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
More
A lot
speed.
of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play.
I don't know what they're talking about. We don't run at all. Like,
Second down now
we
after
barely
the pass
run with
completion.
Tim Hightower, period. With anybody.
From the gun, it's Taylor. His throw incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Oh, they were about to show our defense well.
And the offense looking to pick
We'll
up
see
the
about
first
y'all
down
boys
after
next
the
time, you
second down
guys.
incompletion. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened.
Oh,
And he's got Walters.
I got it out just in time, too.
Gain of 8 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the stick. Now, I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage.
We're going to
The
go back
leverage
to
from
back.
the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
This is Hightower. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
So after that stop,
You already
the
know our
third
bread
down is
and
not
butter
gonna
on
give you
3rd
a
and
on the
1
offensive team.
that
So
we
what are
are
you going to do?
100%
Run it again,
at,
or maybe
guys.
you go play action and try and throw the ball and pick up the necessary yardage.
9 and 1.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short game.
Walters with a grab over the middle. 5 yards on the pickup.
Yes, sir.
And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
I remember in pregame,
While playing
when we were
man up,
talking
you
to him
guys,
on the field, and he took his gloves
we're
off
going
and
to
showed
see
us his
what
fingers.
happens right here.
And that's caught.
He's going to go up and get it.
They get 31 yards that time. And it'll be 1st down, Redskins. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because
Very,
of that
very great
speed,
catch.
you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or but make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said.
I think this ties the most rushes we won, and we have ran in the game.
And the offense ready for play number 10 of this series. Now Taylor to throw on second down. Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barry.
Wow, you guys.
The return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
And that was my fault. Very.
Getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Surveying the field and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there brings.
I really could call pick 6 right there, you guys, or tilt the ball.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Alright, guys. 7-0.
Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football.
See what we can do right here, you guys.
Here to start things out.
Let's be ready.
All
time. Yes! Yes! A pick by Clean Getters. Don't throw it his way, baby. So interceptions back-to-backs by both quarterbacks, you guys.
And gave some momentum to their team.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception.
Let's try this, guys.
Then they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Second down following the incompletion.
Yes, sir.
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. He'll try again with the arm here on set. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Again.
With a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
I should have just passed it to somebody, to Devontae Parker.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver with that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's
yes,
going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Again, Peterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Brandon,
yes, sir.
The defense has to be excited after stacking up back-to-back running plays. But I still remember my old coaches saying, after you've had some success, you better be careful. They might have an answer for you. So make sure you watch your keys, play your techniques, and don't get overconfident.
Yes! 2 interceptions, baby. Let's go. This has been a very, very defensive game, man. My defense is stepping up.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this one.
Wow, we need it. We need. That was a scary play, you guys. I don't even want to see him do that again. But
talk about turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And he's the epitome of what we
they just wanted 4 receiving yards. Wow. Wow. That's
great skills. You want to utilize them in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air.
Like, I don't really know how you're supposed to run in Madden.
Catch made by Walters.
Like, come
Get
on,
9
dude.
there as that sets him up better for third down. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense.
Okay.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field.
We are
following
going to
this
go
short
with
break.
the Wildcat.
We remind you that
Yes,
coming
sir.
up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in
Circle.
Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. They'll set up to throw. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it brings up fourth down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came
Might
up
really
with it.
catch it right here.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like...
You can't go into the ball for me.
And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Might should have just kicked the field goal. Yeah, would have been better off like that. But God, that just sweet. That tip cost us, man. I know we would have scored a touchdown on that drive. That was partially my fault also.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Give him 9 on the play.
Nah, go back to wide 9. That's what been stepping up all game for us. Go back to wide 9. That's the defensive stop now.
And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Been working all freaking game for us, you guys. Like, I'm very, very proud, but we gotta step up right here.
Confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean up.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout.
You gotta
here by
be
the
very,
offense.
very proficient.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Bortles to throw once more. And this is caught on the sideline.
Again.
But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds. Incomplete.
That's a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong. He's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that.
Yes.
Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just
Let's try to
throws
get
it
up to the
away.
field goal
And that keeps
or
the field
something.
goal on the table as it's fourth down.
And then we can run. We can score a touchdown.
And Lambo will put this
Yes,
one
sir.
through. And the lead
I knew that was
moves
going to happen.
10-0.
10. Okay, 10 to
The ball into the red zone,
0.
but they'll wind up coming away with
All right, you guys.
Yeah, 32-yarder. That's equal to an extra point nowadays, and those are no problem for an NFL kicker.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Vikings defense getting ready to go. And an important stop in a tight game their last time.
Always important to stop them. We know that. But as you noted, in a tight game, so much more critical to get it done, and that's exactly what they did.
And they'll be trying to do that once more here. We'll see who wins the battle. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, it's Taylor. Walters with a grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before
All right,
he
one
gets
timeout.
into enemy territory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Okay.
Now,
So we're at 25-yard line.
Timeout here by the offense. So that means
I'll be giving him too much time. I promise you, like, he could have beat that dude right there.
Now Taylor on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Brian Walters there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Taylor looking for someone to throw to. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
That's money.
And Brown able to put it through. And that will do it for this 1st half. So we hit halftime.
That's
with
money.
our visitors,
I know
the
that.
Vikings taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? Hey, you. Yeah, you. John. Why'd you skip Larry's halftime? I'm just kidding. I don't know who you are. But if you're John, then you're pretty freaked out for a second. All right, let's get to the 3rd quarter.
Who had the penalty, you guys? Who had the penalty? Come on, Ryan. Wow, we have got a 2nd half ahead of us. Yeah.
Now it's Taylor. It's complete to Parker, left side. And they get him down, but not
very fine catch, man. I like his production, you guys. He's you guys, man.
Target yet again. It's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Wow.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught. Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Now Taylor to throw. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and it batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
And Corliss has it. Give him 2 yards on that play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw again is Taylor. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Why is that boy like? Why was his face like that? Well, whatever it was, why was it like that? It was like, he too big for me.
And he's got some space here.
Oh, with the truck over Harrison Smith.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Very efficient running today.
The more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the 2nd half.
Some pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL...
Oh, Corliss would have had it.
This feels almost like a...
I cannot believe Corliss would have had that.
Where the tension continues to build.
I gotta look for that this time.
third down. And Corliss with it over the middle. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll bring him back within 4.
We gotta take points, you guys. I'll be playing smart.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run out of.
Wow, ran right past.
In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
It is. We have got to score a touchdown next drive. That's the goal.
On offense, we get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'll move you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the
At that first run, it ain't been so much, you guys.
You could have kicked that one through.
See that first run? We might give up one bad run, but after that, it's over with. Like,
Now Bortles throwing on
I promise you, my guy.
We got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he takes this
All right,
one
guys.
down way near the 30.
We're going to shine like we have all game, guys.
Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
They come up in an offset eye. They run again with Peterson.
Yes, sir.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
All right, you guys. So, okay, you guys.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. And almost intercepted.
Yes.
A huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands,
Come on, Clayton. All right, we'll take that.
An interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish the
We had a chance for another interception, bro.
That's why a lot of those guys did not play.
I don't know why they did there, but
Lambeau will put this one through.
we are going to take it. We're going to take this.
So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the third quarter, and even though that stretches
It is
out the
just
lead
fine.
size, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Okay, so they know what they're doing now.
In the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Second and 10, it's Taylor again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Andrew Corliss, the big tight end, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they're able to get
Bro, you got to be on the go, man. Once you catch it, you run him, outrun that man.
So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. On first and 10, it's Taylor. Walters with a grab over the middle. Given 9 there on the first down completion. Second down, just 1 yard to go. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing again, it's Taylor. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I saw that.
Now Taylor on first down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd and 1, it's Taylor. It's caught. Patton. And he picks up the first before
yes, sir.
Down at the 29.
Okay.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Taylor will throw again. And the catch made by Walters.
Very, very good offensive line protection today.
There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Taylor to throw, finding time. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially a game of this magnitude.
Yes!
Touchdown, Washington. Jeff Swaim, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better.
Well,
two previous drives,
it's our time for our defense. If they score a touchdown, well, we got to score a 2-point conversion. If not, then we got to drive the ball down and kick it right.
Formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Redskins now, their defense coming back onto the field.
All right, you guys, so
near the goal line last time,
that time for our defense to show up. We deep in there with them.
Settling for a field goal of that distance is amazing. You can get 3 points now, where it's going to give you only 1 point for the extra point, which will be a little bit longer. But they have to feel fantastic about only giving up 3 in that situation. It could have been so much worse.
Yeah, could have. Now can they carry that over?
All right, you guys. It's that time.
Down some clock with Peterson. And he's brought down.
It's that time, you guys. We ain't gonna call timeout yet. We still got a chance, bro. We just gotta play with our head. Like we know we can play. That's all it is. We gotta play like we know we can play.
Possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Right now, that's what we gotta play with. We gotta play with this mantra.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little game. It's a 6-yard
play with this mantra that nobody gonna beat us.
Like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
We gotta play with
this.
this.
Has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make.
Okay.
And now we're gonna get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Yep.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way
Okay.
forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
One more we run it.
It's going to write home about. It's still a good first down
It's gonna
run.
be
That's
some
what
play. I
offense calls
promise you
staying
that
on
we
schedule.
make up.
3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Okay.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. They come out here in the eye. Now Bortles backing up. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
This could win us the game or lose us the game, you guys. We don't know.
Nickelback added
All we know is we gotta play with our hearts.
Now it's AP,
And that lost us the game right up, man.
Have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And we had that.
A lot of times, as AP goes, so goes the team. He's done well. The team's done well.
And usually when he does
They
that
won
well,
by 1 point,
other
you
people
guys.
do in addition, because now you can open up other things in your offense. But the bottom line is he is option number 1.
And if I would have scored that field goal, it's partially my fault, you guys. I take partial blame on it, but it's like, man, we had it. We had that thing in the bag. I should have went for a 2-1 conversion anyways. Well, you guys, we played it like we should have, but yeah. I'm lost for words, you guys. We should have won that. There are so many games that we should have won this season, and we're not sorry. We're sounding so close, but yeah, so far, man, we come this close to winning every single time. It's only been 2 games that we have won, man. Like, we're 2-7. We gotta have a good streak, a good little streak to keep on going and be in playoff contention. Right now, we're at the bottom of the playoff hunt, you guys, and it's like it ain't very likely. And if we do make it, we're gonna have to face number 1 teams and stuff, guys. I plan on seeing my team if my boys are ready, you guys. He did very good today. And we had him too. Yes, we go against the Packers. Alright, you guys, we'll be back in about 20 minutes or so. We gotta step this game up.